How's putting?
It's not my favorite place to be at the moment, but
Yeah. Do you have any idea why?
I just don't even feel comfortable from the moment I get over the ball, honestly.
A little mental?
My setup, well, I don't have any type of thought, swing thought or anything, so you could just check my stance.
Sure.
Some of the basic stuff.
I'll check the basic stuff. What I want you to think about, and what I'm a big believer in, is I'm gonna make it.
Right.
You're gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. That, you know, the confidence is key. If you don't have confidence, you're not gonna put a good stroke on it. Something's gonna take over. Something's gonna creep into your head that's gonna, you know, cause you to release the toe a little early or pull out of it and catch it a little bit low on the club face. Just think good thoughts all the time. I know that's not not a fundamental, and it sounds like psychobabble, but I'm telling you, it will help. Is that the putter you normally use?
It is.
Do you like it?
Well, I'm not great friends with it right now, but
I understand.
I
Does it feel good to you as far as the weighting?
No.
Okay.
No, I think I could use some more weight because I feel like I really lose the club head at the bottom of the stroke.
Sure.
Like when I get close, I just am getting lucky.
Well, I think equipment's very important in putting too. You know, I guess I'll liken it to maybe if you've got a hunter that has to shoot a deer from 100 yards away, all right, and you give him two guns, and one gun doesn't have a scope on it, and the other gun does have a scope on it. Which one do you think he's going to think I can hit the deer with every time?
Of course, yes,
with the
sir.
scope, right? Unless he's like, you know, the greatest hunter ever, and then he can use the open sights. So equipment to me is very important in putting. It's the same thing. You want to have something that you feel like you can make the putt with. So if you've got a putter that you feel like maybe you're losing the club head at the bottom of the swing, you may look at an equipment change. You may just go try some things out. I mean, go to your Golfsmith or Golf Galaxy or whatever, and just roll some putts on the inside on their putting green. I know it's not where you're going to practice, but at least you can get the feel for the equipment and find something that you really like.
Okay.
Something that you feel confident with. Do you tend to miss some putts right? Pushes?
It
everywhere?
varies. It varies.
Okay. One thing I do notice is that if I drew a line from your hands down to the ball, where are your hands? They're a little behind.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're slightly behind the ball. So there you go. That's what I would like to see. And you'll see all kinds of variations of getting those hands set. Some people set them from the start. Me, I'm the kind of putter that I set them right before I take away. It's kind of almost like a cadence for me, where I know it's like trigger pull, right? I just get the flow started with that. But I'd like to see the hands set either right over the ball or at least slightly ahead of the ball. You know,
Focus on people.
hit one more for me. Okay. Go ahead and set up one more time. Just set up over this next one. All right, now I want you to just stay set up, but take this ball, hold it right between your eyes, and drop it. Looks good, right?
Yep.
Pretty good spot, man. I like it. I think for you, I think a lot of it's probably going to be a confidence thing because your stroke looks pretty good. You might watch that hand position a little bit. If they get behind the ball a little bit, you might see some pushes.
Okay.
Right? But as far as your setup goes, your eyes are obviously right over the ball. You know, your ball position's really good. I think from what I heard from you, it's really going to be equipment. You might consider an equipment change. If you're absolutely just hung on that putter because it's a family memento and you got to play with it, you might look at having it professionally weighted or something like that.
Yeah,
so
we're
you
not
get a
that
little
close.
bit. Okay. But you know, you might find something that's a little more comfortable, more towards. I would say you're probably looking. You know, your swing weight ought to be in the E somewhere in the E category. So, you know, maybe take that and have it swing weighted. That thing may be a D or lower even, which would be a really light club head, which would cause you to.
It's not new.
Yeah, it would cause you to lose that in the backswing really, or backstroke really easy. Yeah, like I said, fundamentally you look really just right on. I think a
Well, that
lot of
feels
it's
good.
a lot of it's going to be mental, and then again maybe just look at some different putters, try things out, see what you really like. As bad as it sounds, I always say kind of putters are like girlfriends. I'm willing just to. If this one's not working for me, I'll get the next one, right?
Yes,
So,
sir. Sounds good.
think about those things, but fundamentally look really good.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.